They're in punting formation. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Broncos offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 18. Owen Daniels makes the catch, and he's out of bounds. And as we get a better look at the numbers, here's a tight end who has done his best to make a huge impact the last couple of weeks, Phil.
Yeah, he's always determined, isn't he, Jim? You watch him play, he plays so hard, and when you do these type of things, the football just finds its way towards you.
Now first and 10. Brought down after picking up 6 on this play. The Broncos have run the ball well all game long, but they're down on the scoreboard. Anderson's putting up some monster numbers, even in a losing cause.
Yeah, this defense, they have no answers for this run game today, Jim. They have tried everything, blitzing, crowding the line of scrimmage. Nothing is working. The one thing that is working, though, the defense is winning the game.
Down. The Broncos will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Manning's going to scramble. The coach is going to go for it. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs.
Well, it's in the second half, and your team is losing. Here's a fourth down situation, and you feel like you just got to go for it. I don't know if I agree with that call, but they try it. They come up short. That is deflating.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Lions offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Lions will take the snap from the 35. Over to Ebron. 8th catch today so far. Ebron's been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight end can do it all.
First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Bell's going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of 6. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Lions are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Second down and 4. Fuller's going to pull in the ball in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. And again, with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single-game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you? The way they are playing on the offensive side, the way they're calling plays, and the way the quarterback is just throwing the football pinpoint, accurate, any type of pass you need, he comes up with it. This is fun to watch.
And this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why did they just kick the football and go for the 3?
Well, when you start listening to the fans, the next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
The Broncos snap it at the 31. Looking at every option. Intercepted. Tackles made. Better late than never, Phil. Defense finally, Phil.
I guess so, Jim. And look, the good spot here is it's been a bad day almost all day long, but the game is on the line. What do? You go out there, you make the play, and get the football back for your offense.
The Broncos defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
The Lions have it at the 34. Bell up the middle. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Stafford's alone in the backfield. 2nd and 9. Catch made. And now we get a look once again at the stats, and just what a day this quarterback's had, Phil.
A single game record for passing yards in this league. That is unbelievable. There's so many people to praise for a situation like this. The coaches, they designed it. The pass catchers, the blockers, but the quarterback, he has been pinpoint, and he deserves this record.
The Lions now move the chains. 9th catch today so far.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Stafford's now completed 4 in a row.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got it.
Bell's met after a gain of 3.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
2nd down and 7. Got drilled as he throws it. 3rd and 7 coming up. Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. And it's Detroit in the end zone. Take's got his 3rd touchdown of the game. Phil, this quarterback is in the midst of a special, historic game.
Well, Jim, we've just seen him tie the record for the most touchdown passes in a game. Now, the way they're going, he is really playing. It's incredible. That's the only thing you could say. They're moving the football well. This record absolutely is in jeopardy.
Driving extra point is good. The Lions ready to boot the football down the field. Caldwell's going to start his return. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
But it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And Daniels has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Broncos have one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, and it shows. Manning's coming up with big numbers back-to-back weeks.
Well, I think he knows this offense is all about him. The play designs are there for him. The offensive line, they built it to protect him. And boy, he doesn't disappoint, does he, Jim? He can put up some numbers.
That's his 6th catch.
That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
And it's knocked down.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Manning's on the move. Makes the grab, and the feet are down. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
And that'll close the gap. Peyton Manning with a touchdown run, and we expect him to beat you with his arm, but not his legs, Phil.
Yeah, I think he's going to take this football, take it home and bronze it and put it up on his mantle, because there's not many times we see Peyton Manning take off and run the football. Now, earlier in his career, people just did not give him the credit. He's a pretty good athlete. That was a nice run that time.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after is good. And Daniels is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. How about that? They had to recover the onside kick to have any chance, and they do just that.
Yeah, that football, it can take some crazy bounces, and that time it took a crazy one for the offense, and what a job recovering.
The Broncos come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best.
Pulls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set. Manning's now going to leave. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Broncos come out. Jumbo package on the field. Manning's taking off to the outside. The catch is made. With that pass and catch, we see a receiver approaching history. He's been absolutely incredible today.
Jim, he has been incredible. Just what he has done once he's caught the football, making big runs, making spectacular catches. And now the way offenses are designed in the NFL, that 50 yards, they can figure out ways to get him that football to give him a chance to break the record.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Manning's going to take off with it. And it's batted down.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Goal line defense on the field. Third and goal to go from the 2. And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Broncos defense must not only make a stop, even better, they must come up with a takeaway here to have a chance in the late going, Phil.
Boy, really tough to get a takeaway in a situation like this because we know the offenses are going to be doing one thing in that huddle.
It's now second down. Bell's taking the handoff. And Sylvester Williams is the man who says you're not going any further.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
In one locker room, it's Bummersville. To put up a performance like that by the offense and not get a victory, it's hard to accept.
Did you just say Bummersville?
Yes.
Well, I guess you did. I think I know what it means, and you're right. They are bummed out to do so many wonderful things on the offensive side and still lose. Man, that's hard to take.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.